Alright guys, Hayzink here, we're back. So we're back with another one of these trial videos. We are going to be running through this just now, having a look at the teams etc. used to beat the Michelangelo stage, okay? So obviously, you guys know, they decided to make Michelangelo a tank. I just did a quick look because I needed to see where I was going to use him and stuff like that. Because I did that with Leo before I started recording and I could see right away, awesome, I know exactly how I'm using him. It's going to be super and his C3 all the way. Michelangelo was a bit different, but predominantly I did use his C1 and his C2. They seem to be the best option, okay? This stage here was the hardest stage, easily, by far. And that was mainly because Sagat is an absolute ass, okay? Now I had to actually play this on manual, so you'll see the manual inputs, okay? But the team I ended up going with was what you can see here. I just needed... You need power, like... Honestly, healing here wasn't really an option per se. You get healing from Leo anyway, Michelangelo anyway, but like just trying to deal with Sagat, it was difficult, right? Because it just was. Because he stuns a lot, and obviously if you get stunned, you're kind of screwed. You're out your combo, you can't move, so that causes you to have to go again, you know. But Michelangelo is kind of... I mean, I've not read the full thing, but you'll see there that was a retry. I mean, there was a couple of retries. I just left one in to show you that I don't just walk through all of these first time. It's not a case of I just magically get them all right all the time. But Michelangelo's got a sort of a... I guess a little bit of a mechanic along the lines of what you get with Sagat. You know, I don't know if it's on the same power level as that, but it is certainly like similar anyway. It's the same kind of idea. So he is a good unit. I mean, he's definitely a good unit. He's tanky. I believe he's going to do well when it comes to like PvP content and stuff like that. So pardon me, so like using him is definitely not going to be an issue. Not at all. I think once I get my hands on him a little bit deeper, that sounds a bit wrong, I will be able to like assess where I think he's going to fit in, right? Where I think he's going to fit in within the meta. You can see yourself, this battle took ages. It just took ages because of Sagat, plain and simply. Sagat caused it to take longer than it needed to take. That was plain and simply the reason why. He just was a tanky mofo that decided he wanted to hang on. So because of that, the battle took longer. So this is the team that we're going to use for battle number 2. When you've got Flameadon at your disposal, you kind of know that you're cooking a little bit better. So that was obviously the case here. To be completely honest, what went into the C3 slot didn't really matter. It was more a case of I knew what I was going to use for this, and I was going to use the units that you can see here. That was the plan. So I could really have put anyone in the C3 slot. If it was a trigger unit, that would have been better, but didn't have any. So got to use what you've got to use. Got to use the chips as they fall, or play with the hand that you're dealt, or whatever the saying may be. But this one was easy. Again, if you've got Flameadon that you can use them, do the C3. As long as you get his C3 off, I'd say there's a strong chance you're going to beat that stage. It's as simple as that. So this, I believe, right about now should be enough to kill everyone. It is. And Michelangelo rides on to battle number 3 of 6. So this is our team lineups here. Again, I kind of adopt the same strategies quite a lot. Try to go first. If you try to go first, then a lot of the times you're going to be okay, right? Ultimately, it might seem like a bit of a basic strat, but it works, you know? Try to go first, have some power, good chance you'll win. Simples. 2 + 2 = potato. I don't know why I went with that as the combo. Like, there's nothing wrong with it as a combo. I just don't know why I went with it as the combo. like, as I sit here just now, it's 11:30, and I thought I would have had all of these videos out already, like, already circulating, and I'm only now just doing the commentary. And it's mainly because the Sagat fight took probably, I want to say, I mean, maybe I just got unlucky with stuns constantly, but I want to say that until I found the team that actually worked and the strategy that worked, it probably took as long as the rest of this video plus Makoto's video to record. And there was stages in Makoto's video that was a little bit of a pain in the ass as well. So it's just been hold up after hold up. It's really annoying me, but hey, all I do is moan, so you're used to it. So on to our teams here. With this one, a bit like Flameadon, to be honest, if you've got a chance to use Viper and you can go first, good chance you'll win, okay? I didn't know if I could go first here. That's the only thing. I didn't know if I could go first. I believe we did go first. I just didn't know if we could go first, right? Now, you'll notice a lot of times I didn't actually always use the C1 for tanking or healing. It's mainly because of Mikey. You don't really need to. He was quite good at sustaining the team, so kind of relied on him for staying alive more than anything else. See here, we're whittling down the team. We take a bit of damage here, right? Because obviously, Dalsim, still a monster. To this day, he is still a monster. But the good thing is, because we had Abel sitting on the back slot, I knew if someone died, he could drop in and help us finish off the combo. The main thing was, as long as Viper stays alive, we'll stay alive. So, easy peasy, to a certain extent, lemon squeezy. These fights do take a lot longer though. Mainly because I think you're missing out on a lot of the AoE stuff, you know? But unlike other stages and other trials, Leonardo's not a... Michelangelo, sorry, he's not a passenger, do you know? He's here, he's putting in the work, he is part of the team. I'm not actively trying to not use him like I do on some of these trial events with units. He is contributing to what's going on. Skin looks dead shiny, man. I don't know what's going on. Sitting here wondering, do I need to put on makeup before I do these videos? I need a new face, but hey ho. I hate long videos like this because what am I supposed to say? Here's the teams. Like, have at them. We'll just keep going though, and I'll keep melting your ears, talking shite. You can let me know in the comments down below though. It's been a while. Maybe some of you summoned already. If you did summon, how did you get on? Did you do well? Do you like the fact that they've returned with pity and stuff? Are you surprised it was 1-to-1 tickets? I'm not surprised at that. I am surprised they gave us pity. I'm not surprised it's 1-to-1 tickets. But getting pity, that was a surprise. It's like best of both worlds, basically. Okay, we're cutting through here. The only thing I will say that's a bit of a downside, and I did mention in my video previewing it, I was worried that they might do this. The fact it's a shared pool, where you don't know if you're going to pull Leonardo or Michelangelo, because you could end up with far in excess of the amount of copies you need of one, and you're still not got enough copies of the other. That's like a horrible case scenario to end up in. So let's get these last teams out of the way, and then I'll probably just publish these two Turtles videos and then I'll do the Makoto video, because I think, to be honest, the Makoto video's the one that people are probably going to care about the least. That's my theory anyway. I mean, I could be wrong. I say care about. I think it's one that people might find difficult. But because the rewards are pretty poor, I just don't think people will care about it as much, to be completely honest. So let's go through here. Obviously you can see the strategy here is we have one big yoga master at the back who puts out a lot of damage with his big old flame, and he is obviously the key to completing this stage. I mean, Mikey's doing his job as well, he's keeping us alive, so let's not downplay Mikey's involvement in these fights. He is keeping us alive, he's doing well, he's tanking like a mofo. All in, he looks a bit like a... I don't want to say a Goken light. Maybe. with a mixture of Sagat in there. I'll need to read his kit properly, but just from using him, kind of seems a bit like a hybrid of Sagat and Goken. He's not keeping the rest of your team alive, he's keeping himself alive, but then he's shielding your team, you know? It's like, it looks pretty good. He definitely looks pretty good. But anyway, that's Mikey's trial run in the bag. I'm going to go get this edited, get it out, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Catch you in 5 minutes.